Welcome to 5-Minute History from 5minutehistory.com, where we take a historical look at things in about 5 minutes. Episode 47, The History of Rome. The history of Rome, often referred to as the Eternal City, is a tapestry woven with myth, legend, and the remarkable achievements of one of the most powerful empires in history. Situated on the banks of the River Tiber, Rome's origins are shrouded in legend, with its founding traditionally dated to the 21st of April, 753 BCE. According to Roman mythology, the city was established by Romulus, who, along with his twin brother Remus, was said to have been raised by a she-wolf after being abandoned as infants. The story of Romulus and Remus is symbolic of Rome's early identity, blending the divine with the martial and laying the foundations for a city that would come to dominate the ancient world. In its earliest days, Rome was a small settlement of shepherds and farmers strategically located on Palatine Hill. Various Italic tribes inhabited the region, including the Latins, Sabines, and Etruscans. Rome's position at the crossroads of trade routes in central Italy allowed it to grow steadily in wealth and influence. The early Roman society was a monarchy with a succession of kings ruling the city. The influence of the Etruscans, who were more advanced in their political and cultural institutions, was particularly significant during this period. They contributed to the development of Rome's urban infrastructure, including constructing the Cloaca Maxima, one of the world's earliest sewage systems, and establishing religious practices that would endure throughout Roman history. The transition from monarchy to republic in 509 BCE marked a pivotal moment in Rome's history. The last king of Rome, Tarquin the Proud, was overthrown by a popular uprising led by Lucius Junius Brutus, who became one of the first consuls of the Roman Republic. This new republican system of government was characterized by a complex system of checks and balances designed to prevent any one individual from gaining too much power. The Senate, composed of Rome's patrician elite, held significant influence, while the two annually elected consuls shared executive authority. Over time, the Republic expanded its political institutions to include the plebeians, the ordinary citizens, by creating the tribune of the plebs, which provided a voice for the lower classes. A combination of military conquest, strategic alliances, and the integration of conquered peoples into the Roman system drove the Roman Republic's expansion. By the end of the 3rd century BCE, Rome had become the dominant power in Italy, having defeated rivals such as the Etruscans, Samnites, and the Greek colonies in southern Italy. Rome's success in the Punic Wars, particularly the defeat of Carthage in 146 BCE, marked the beginning of its transformation into a Mediterranean superpower. The destruction of Carthage and the subjugation of its territories in North Africa, and the conquest of Greece and the Hellenistic kingdoms, solidified Rome's control over vast stretches of land from Spain to Asia Minor. The Republic, however, was not without its internal challenges. The rapid expansion of Roman territory brought significant social and economic changes, leading to tensions between the rich and the poor. The concentration of wealth in the hands of a few powerful families, coupled with the increasing reliance on slave labor, exacerbated social inequalities. The late Republic was marked by a series of political and social conflicts, including the Gracchi brothers' attempts at land reform and the rise of populist leaders like Gaius Marius, who challenged the traditional power structures. These internal conflicts eventually culminated in a series of civil wars that would lead to the downfall of the Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire. Julius Caesar, a military general and politician, emerged as a key figure during this turbulent period. His crossing of the Rubicon River in 49 BCE, in defiance of the Senate's orders, set off a chain of events leading to the Republic's end. Caesar's dictatorship, though brief, paved the way for the rise of his adopted heir, Octavian, who would later become known as Augustus, the first Roman emperor. The establishment of the Roman Empire under Augustus in 27 BCE marked the beginning of a new era in Rome's history. The empire brought a period of relative peace and stability known as the Pax Romana, which lasted over 2 centuries. During this time, Rome reached the height of its power, with its territories stretching from Britain in the north to Egypt in the south, and from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Euphrates River in the east. The city of Rome became a magnificent metropolis, adorned with grand architectural achievements such as the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the Forum, reflecting the wealth and power of the empire. Rome's influence extended beyond its military and political dominance. The city became a center of culture, philosophy, and the arts, drawing scholars and artists from across the empire. Latin, the language of Rome, became the lingua franca of the Western world, and Roman law laid the foundation for legal systems in many modern nations. The spread of Christianity, which began as a small sect within the empire, eventually became the state religion under Emperor Constantine in the 4th century CE, further shaping Rome's cultural and religious landscape. The decline of the Roman Empire began in the 3rd century CE, as a combination of internal strife, economic instability, and external pressures weakened the state. The division of the empire into the Western and Eastern Roman empires in 285 CE by Emperor Diocletian was an attempt to manage the vast territories more effectively. However, the Western Roman Empire faced increasing threats from barbarian invasions, and in 476 CE, the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer, marking the traditional date for the fall of Rome. Despite the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the city of Rome continued to play a significant role in European history. The Eastern Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire, preserved Roman traditions and governance for nearly 1,000 years until the fall of Constantinople in 1453. Rome became the center of the Roman Catholic Church, with the Pope emerging as a powerful spiritual and political leader during the Middle Ages. The city's legacy as the heart of the ancient Roman Empire, coupled with its status as the seat of the Catholic Church, ensured that Rome remained a symbol of continuity and resilience throughout the centuries. The history of Rome is a story of rise and fall, power and ambition, and cultural and intellectual achievements that have left an indelible mark on the world. From its mythical beginnings to its role as the capital of one of history's greatest empires, and its continued influence as a center of religion and culture, Rome's legacy is one of enduring significance. The Eternal City, with its rich history and timeless allure, remains a testament to the achievements and complexities of human civilization. Thanks for listening to 5-Minute History at 5minutehistory.com and on YouTube at 5minutehistory.com/YouTube.